Hey folks, Dane here from JONAH Guitars, and I have a trilogy of left-handed guitars to set up. So I had 3 left-handed guitars in the shop from the same client, guy out of LA. Came up to visit a friend of his that's gigging and brought some guitars with him. So this is an Indonesian Gretsch, and again, I say this often, this is one of those things I really wasn't going to video. It's just a setup, and you've seen a lot of that sort of stuff. But anyway, so I think I already said it was a Gretsch, and he had all the truss rod covers off already. So he put a Tusk nut on. I filed that in. You know, check the string height, truss rod, all that normal stuff. I wanted you to see this bridge because the way the intonation works on this thing is fairly unique, and oh, it's a left-handed guitar, right? I mentioned that, so all 3 of them are. But here's an interesting thing here. I'm rolling up on that thing. Look at how that works. It's got a bar down the center of the bridge. I'm just gonna. So, and then you got Allen screws on either side of the saddle, and so you loosen the saddle from the direction you want it to move away from, and then you tighten the other one, and you can loosen it up and push it over, for instance. So anyway, I thought that was a very interesting type of concept for that. Hey, that's it pretty much. This is the first time that I've come across a bridge that operates that way, intonates that way. I will say it's interesting working on a left-handed guitar because I play right-handed, so I pretty quickly actually learned how to play some upside-down chords, and got it all set up and intonated. The action's very low. It's less than 4/64, about 3.5, and I had to file number 7 down a little bit. Had a little bit of a high spot right there, and that was having the problem when it came in. So it's plays really nice, really nice low action, good sounding guy. Balanced the pickups out for him. They were a little off from each other, and the bridge was a bit hot, and I didn't want to lower the neck any more than it already is. It's sitting pretty low in the ring there, but it's pretty hot. So I just pushed the bridge down some so they'd match up better. Anyway, I got an LPJ double cut thing that was some sort of, he told me what it was originally, but he's done some work to that, and that's the next thing out here. So I'll probably show you that just because it's TV yellow, and that's kind of what I was going to do with the one before I did the skulls. So that's it for now. Bring you back. All right, folks, boys and girls, this is I think he said it was an ASA. I'm not 100% positive of that, or ASIS or something, but anyway, so it's another import. He did the TV yellow thing here. He said he got this color from Stumac, one of their aerosol lacquer colors. It's a little rough. I don't know what plans he has past this, but if you just kind of wanted to do a close facsimile of a TV yellow color, you could certainly go this route. Looks like he filled I don't think you can see it. Okay, yeah, if I change the angle a little bit, maybe not. Thought I saw it for just a second there. Anyway, so a little bit of a recess you can kind of see in here. So he filled the front pickup that was there and moved it back. Anyway, and then I'm not sure if this was from the factory. It's got a recess where the bridge is at, which would indicate to me that the neck angle is flat. However, it's not. I can see by just looking at it that doesn't have a flat neck angle, so I'm not sure why they recessed that bridge. We'll have to see. It's coming in just like you see it, no strings. It's also left-handed. All three of them are, and so I'm going to get to it and see what's going on with this. I just wanted to show you this color, and I'll probably bring in just to show you the third one. It's actually looking like it might. It was a kit that he put together, and it might need a neck reset. Although I don't know if he's going to want me to do that or just wants me to assess it and tell him what he needs. Anyway, bring you back in again in a little while. Bring you right back in here. This is the bridge off the yellow LPJ double cut. This is the same exact bridge that was on the Gretsch. So that bridge that has the set screw front and rear, and then the saddle looks like a little slice of a house, and it just goes forward or back by how you adjust the set screws. So this is not particular, or what I want to say, a proprietary Gretsch thing. I'm gonna have to look this up and find out who makes this bridge. Yeah. Anyway, that's what it looks like. So I'll let you know when I find out. All right, so here's the last in the trio of left-handed guitars. This is an incomplete kit. Hasn't been finished or anything. Obviously, he likes these pickups. They're not exactly wired in yet. I don't know why I said obviously, but I meant to say is obviously he's not using the intended type of pickups, because there's holes here for humbuckers, and then enlarge the recesses for these other pickups to go in. He's also recessed this here, and I should have just left it alone. He recessed, though. I'm not sure if he recessed or somebody else did on the LPJ, but the bridge had to come up on those. This is another one of those bridges which I could not find any information on. So if any of you watching have seen these or know what they're called, there's no marking on the bridge at all as to what brand this is. And these were all shifted this way, shifted toward the high E, or the treble side. And to the point where I couldn't back the screw out, and then it actually needed to be centered up. But again, one of the things I like about this bridge was that it able to shift all these strings over to where they ride the neck just right. So that's cool. Anyway, so this is an ES335 kind of copy thing. And I don't know who the manufacturer of the kit is, but same thing. I had the same thing on the LPJ. The nuts were really super high, so I'll file that in. I've got the second fret on this thing is got a really bad hump, and it's buzzing when you fret on the first fret. It's making that second fret rattle bad. So I'm going to get that filed down and set it up. String height's a little high right now. I raised the bridge quite a bit just to get clearance. And so I prefer to lower things than raise them. I can go down with string tension a lot easier than I can come up. So that's it. I'm not going to belabor this this whole thing with the three lefties. So if you do know anything about that bridge, though, let me know. I'd be curious to find out who the manufacturer is on that, and availability and all that. I also will just talk to the client when he comes over to pick this stuff up. So thanks, guys. Take care.